a smoky Aki lunch for my husband. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be doing something a little different. I have a mic. So if you guys don't like how it sounds with the mic, please let me know and we will dispose of the mic. Anyways, today's Monday and I'm gonna be doing a quick little week prep. I have to make a couple of breakfast sandwiches or breakfast on the go. I like to have things ready in the freezer. We're also gonna be getting some dinner started, which I'm gonna make a lot of so I can pack it for lunch later on for Josiah. We're gonna be making some sticky, sweet, spicy pork belly. We're gonna smoke it in our smoker. We're gonna do a steamed rice with a little salad on the side. For the breakfast sandwiches, we're gonna be making some pancake ones. Pancake, English bread, biscuit. We're gonna get started with whatever takes the longest, which is the pork belly. Mr. Tapia is not here with us right now. He's actually at our other house doing some maintenance. Let's get to it. Okay, I have my pork belly right here. I got mine at Costco. Not a really big fan of it because it is thin. So I feel like possibilities of overcooking it are higher. But that's what I have. We're gonna be seasoning it up with some Korean barbecue seasoning. This is what I'm using. This is the regular seasoning, and then we have a spicy one. I'm gonna be using both just for a little bit of spice and seasoning. You know, I don't want it to be too spicy that my kids don't wanna eat it. I tasted the spicy one and it's actually pretty spicy. A little bit of oil for binding. And then we're gonna season. It's stuck. Yo. Hello? Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. Gonna go in here, gonna give it a massage. This is how I would like for it to be, this thick, but finesse. I'm gonna be using this wire rack so I can smoke it. Actually, I can just put it in straight like that. I don't even need the wire rack, but do I need the wire rack? Because I don't think it's gonna fit. You know what? I'll be taking the wire rack as transfer because it's not gonna fit. I was only gonna use it because I thought that the package was the thick kind, so I was gonna cut it into chunks and I didn't want it to go through the grades. But since this is the thin one, it's not gonna go through the grades because I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I've had my smoker preheating at 250 degrees. This is ready. We're gonna go take it there and let it smoke for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So let's go. Ooh, a smoky. Okay, so we're gonna leave these alone for about an hour and a half at 250 degrees. Now we're gonna get started with the breakfast sandwiches. So we need to go to the chicken coop so we can get some eggs. We need our egg basket. Bean chismoscas. There it is. But don't be fooled, guys. They freaking lay eggs everywhere. That's so annoying. I have to go and fish them. Now that we've collected rent from our chickens, we're gonna see if our eggs are good. I have a bowl of water here and I drop my egg. If the egg floats, it means that the egg is no good and I just either give it back to the chickens or throw it away. So these eggs are not floating, meaning that they're good to clean. I only clean the eggs if I'm going to cook them right away. If not, I just leave them like this in the basket until I'm ready for them. But once I have cleaned the eggs, I put them back in the fridge. All right, guys, I have my little setup here. I have some sausage, my bacon, some little guinitas, ham, our pancake batter, our little biscuits, English muffins. I'm going to cook everything right now. Like the sausages, the bacon, everything has to be pre-cooked. The pancake sandwiches are going to have one of these runny eggs. So using the same bacon fat, we're gonna cook these eggs. Cook them, put them to the side. Just like you cooked your bacon, your sausage, put to the side. Everything, put it to the side. Let it cool off. Multitasking at its finest. We have the eggs cooking. These things terrify me, clearly. You see why. These are gonna be the ham and cheese, but I didn't know they were this little. I guess. Anyways, let me check my eggs. Done. I'm gonna crack some eggs because for the English muffin breakfast sandwiches, the eggs are going to be on a square. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're making 5 of them. Scramble, scramble, scramble. I don't want them to be too thin, so. Oh, Since these are the little small biscuits, we're still gonna make it work. What I'm gonna be doing is just be grabbing each one of the biscuits and then just making it as flat as I can. Like so. You're gonna need 2 of them. Just make them flat. Like so. I'm gonna add the ham in the middle. Add your cheese of choice. I'm gonna do Swiss and a little bit of fake American. Okay, and then you're gonna crimp it shut. Like this, at the edges. And then this is gonna be your little ham and cheese pocket that you're gonna put on the side. Now we're just gonna pop these in the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes, keeping our eye on them because uno nunca sabe. After 10 minutes, this is what our little biscuits look like. I just brushed them with a little bit of butter. They're like super thin. I wasn't expecting them to be this tiny. Let's open one of them. I'm just kind of scared that I'm gonna burn myself. That's what I'm scared of. This one has all kinds of cheese. I'm gonna let these cool off so I can wrap them in parchment paper and foil, and then I just label them. And in the morning, they can pop them in the air fryer or in the microwave without the foil. So good. 10 out of 10 recommend for you to let those cool off because they're so hot. In the meantime, we're gonna get started with the pancake ones. A little bit of nonstick. A thin layer of pancake batter is gonna go on the bottom. A little sausage. Our egg. Our cheese. We're using some fake American cheese. That's what the kids like. And then we're gonna top it all off, cover it completely with the rest of the pancake batter. Cover with this little dome. It takes a while, but it's worth it. So as of right now, we have aborted the stuffed pancake sandwich recipe. It is pissing me off. It's not coming out the way I want it to. So we have to keep moving. We're not gonna be fighting with the pancake ring. So let's get these English muffins started. I like to have everything already pre-made and cooled off. That way they don't sweat inside of the fridge. Back at it again with our little plastic cheese that my kids like. I made this delicious mac and cheese with like 3 or 4 different types of cheeses, and they were like, I don't know, I don't really like this. And it's like, okay. So then I make one with the fake cheese, and they were like, oh my God, this was so good. And I'm like, you guys are whack. We have our eggs. We're gonna hook it up with some sausage, bacon, and then the top patty or bun. Then I cover them up like this, wrap them in foil, put it in freezer bags, and then we label them as sausage, bacon, egg breakfast sandwich. I can't get over how freaking tiny these are. They look like little pucks, but they're so good. We're gonna label these as biscuits with ham and cheese. Breakfast sandwich. Make sure you put the breakfast sandwich in there or they will not know. Our breakfast sandwiches are now ready. I have them wrapped, instructions and everything on them. We're just gonna pop them in the freezer for the kids. Now we're gonna go check up on our pork belly because in case you guys forgot, because I almost did until my alarm went off. We have our pork belly in the smoker. It's been an hour and a half. We have to take it out and then I'm gonna show you guys the next steps. And this is what our pork belly looks like. We're gonna take it out of here. Put it in this baking dish. And I'm just gonna add a couple tablespoons of butter. Then I sprinkle it with a little bit of brown sugar. I'm also gonna drizzle just a little bit of honey. Then I'm gonna cover this up and pop it back in the oven at 250 degrees for about another hour. Guys, we had to do a quick little detour and, oh wait, I forgot I had my mic. we have to do a quick little detour and we're at our favorite, or I should say my favorite Asian market, getting a couple of ingredients. And you guys are gonna come with me. This is my favorite spot. This is where I come and get my spring rolls. Okay, I am gonna make a spicy sauce and we need some tamarind soup base. This right here. I don't know if it's why you like, because I have the mic in here. What? I bet you want some of that. I think this is all that I was gonna get here. Just this to make a sauce. And I wanted, se pegó en la cabeza. I wanted to get some kimchi, but I don't think they have any. Let me check on the other side if they have kimchi. Anyways, there was way too much people in there for my liking, so I did not record the spring rolls. It's been about an hour since I put the pork belly in the oven. Is it hot? It is, obviously. It just came out the oven. Ah. In the meantime, I made this delicious sauce. It's a spicy sauce. I also made a steamed rice. A little tip that I do to get the wheat going and make it super easy is that I make a lot of steamed rice and then I let it cool, put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. That way, if I am running late to something or I need something to get done super quick, I just pull it out of the freezer. I either let it thaw if I have time in the fridge, or I just pop it into the freaking microwave and reheat it up. We're gonna take a look at our pork belly. You guys can't see it, but come. This is what our pork belly looks like. It is nice and glazed, super tender. Now that everything is ready, I am going to show you guys how I put one of his lunch boxes for the week together, or tomorrow's lunchbox. So now that we have all of the food ready, I'm gonna show you how I put a lunchbox together. This is gonna be for tomorrow. And let me show you what I got for him. By him, I mean Josiah, because I like to prep for his work lunches. That way it's not heavy on me to make him a lunch and then I forget or whatever it is. It's for his lunch. I got him this electric lunchbox. It comes in a metal tin. You put it in here and you connect it to either the cigarette charger or to the electric, like a plug-in, and it's supposed to heat up your food. So this heats up on it. This will heat up. It's an electric charger. You guys know what I mean. It heats up. So this is what he has. I also like to pack him like for breakfast or for a light snack, like yogurts, granolas, oatmeals. I got these cute little mason jar cups. I thought it was the ones that you close and it has like a dry compartment. That way I can put like granola or separate the fruit from the yogurt. That way he can have two snacks or something like that, but it doesn't. So even though It's like this. I think it's the cutest thing. It comes with its spoon and you just put it like that and you just fill it up with whatever it is that you like. I always pre-cut and pre-wash all of my fruits. The fridge is starting to get a little crowded, you know, again, but I have all of my blueberries here washed. I have strawberries there also washed, so I make sure to have all of my fruits on hand, all of the little snacks right here just ready to grab, like for school lunches. These are more for Joseph. I have some cut up strawberries right here that somebody forgot to close all the way, but this makes my life a little bit easier, whether it's for Josiah or for Joseph or just here in general to make a quick snack. So this is what I have for him. I put some steamed rice, the pork belly. I garnish it with a little bit of green onion and some sesame seeds. I put a salad on the side right here so I can put this with all his cold things. I have his little yogurt here with the fruit, and to go along with this, I'm gonna add a little bit of seaweed. That's it. So I just finished prepping all of the food for this week. Well, some of the food for this week's lunch. Now I'm gonna have dinner with the hubs. Look at his plate. I made it with lots and lots of love. This is mine. Mine's petite. Joseph's. Joseph. Alizé. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you for following along and prepping today's lunches. Don't forget to follow us on all other platforms. On to the next. Bye.